Every huge problem requires a massive solution, and the problem of lack of water is being solved in a very collaborative effort. What's amazing about Wells of Life is that it allows for everybody to be part of the solution. Everybody from a school child to a corporate CEO, through families, through the schools, every single person can become part of a world where the human right of water for all is guaranteed.
Wells of Life supports the life of children. There isn't anything easier than that to understand. The notion that as a child not having what I need, water, is unbearable. So the Wells of Life for life is what all of us here are committed to.
Sometimes the question I'm asked is, well, why Africa? You know, why don't we have poor people in America? And the answer to that is yes, we have a number of poor people in America, but we don't have people in America necessarily that are dying for lack of clean water. The poorest people in America are middle class in the third world. And it breaks my heart to think of children dying for something that we take for granted, that we stand in the shower and run water for an extra 15 minutes. We water the lawn with water that could keep children alive. That's heartbreaking.
Well, I think it was Mother Teresa who said that while there's a lack of water in third world countries, there's a lack of spiritual water in the Western world. And what a great way for children to, you know, learn to give and learn to use all the talents and ideas that they have than something as simple as fundraising for a well. It really does give the kids so many opportunities to see how they can be involved. They could volunteer their time, their ideas, their designs. We've had so many different ways that they've come up with on their own, and organizing their peers and inspiring their peers and sitting together and brainstorming together is just invaluable for our children. And it also just brings awareness about the need for water.
So when we set off on this effort to try and help our brothers and sisters in Uganda, we established a fairly sizable goal of 1,000 wells in 10 years. That means it's 100 wells per year. That requires us, in all probability, to raise somewhere of the order of $750,000 a year, $7.5 million as the total amount. But please remember that 7.5 million, while it sounds like a lot, helps 1 million people.
Well, it's really easy to say no to giving to something like this because you don't really see the children, the faces of the people that are suffering, you know, face to face. And we definitely do our best with pictures and explanations, but I think the fact that it is, although it is a problem, we don't really focus so much on that as much as we do what an easy solution there is and how simple it is. It can be a $6 donation. It doesn't have to be a $6,000. It can be a $6 a month donation until a well is funded.
Your $6 helps one of those 1 million people. We just need to repeat that 1 million times. It's not so difficult. We have 10 years to do it. This is a very doable objective for us.
The taproot of poverty, in my opinion, is none other than lack of clean water. And the world that we live in today exists far beyond the confines of Orange County. There are so many families that have children just like mine and yours. They'll never receive an education simply because they do not have the means.
What I would like Wells of Life to do is to try to accomplish more in a greater scope by reaching out to organizations and to people that can contribute and might be moved by their own, what's in their heart.
1,000 wells, 10 years, this is doable. It's only 7.5 million. It's only $6 at a time, $600 at a time, $6,000. Whatever number meets your particular budget will help enormously.
As a mom with 2 teenage daughters, I feel that this gives us all an opportunity to work together and give to each other. There's nothing better for us to show our children than what a gift it is to give.
On behalf of Wells of Life, I would like to thank you for your invaluable support. It means so much to us. Thank you so much.